Well. Hey everyone, my name is Teekwa Scarborough. For those who do not know me, I came on today because I wanted to talk about some top tips on how to productivity tips for those busy boss moms. Okay. So for those who do not know me and who is new to my broadcast, my name is Teekwa Scarborough, and I am a virtual assistant Christian coach. I help new, aspiring, and seasoned virtual assistant earn consistent monthly income. And I also take my clients through my unique process, which attract and retain clients while increasing revenue. So, welcome to my broadcast, and we're going to be talking about just what I just said: top productivity tips on for our busy moms, right? So we want to talk about those things. So although we are quarantine, we are here with our families, whether you have a spouse, kids, or you live alone, you're still in a closed space, right? So to me, it really doesn't matter whether you are out working a 9 to 5 and going through your day, doing things like working and washing clothes and all that stuff. When you're quarantined, you are just as busy as if we was going outside every single day, right? So I go out every other week, and it's just me and my son is 8 years old. So what got thrown on my plate was homeschooling, and I think that's what everybody, right, who has kids, right? So we have those little kids. We have our jobs. We have businesses. We have, things that we do in the home as well as what we do at work or for our job, right? You have some people who are coaches. Um, you have a lot of busy moms out there that their clientele has increased due to the quarantine. It's amazing, right? How when you go from maybe not having any clients to having a slew of clients these days, right? So in this quarantine, I think that it has been a blessing for some. Okay. Well, there's a lot of blessings in this quarantine. So let's talk about those tips, right? So I want to tell you what I do as a single mom. It's just me and my 8 year old. So when I get up in the morning, I like to start my day off, um, starting it off intentionally. So before I go to bed, I like to get my things ready. Now, I have adopted this since I've been home because we're home all day. We're washing dishes. We're using more dishes than we ever use, right? We're using more food than we ever use. We are, even though we're quarantine, we still got to take a shower, change our clothes, or you stay in your PJs, whatever it is. But my thing is that if you are a business owner, you still have to get dressed for the camera, right? You still got to take a shower, freshen up your face, put on some makeup for the camera, right? For your clients, or if you're going live, and for your business, or just even just to make yourself feel great. So the thing that I like to do is at night. I like to prepare myself at night because if I prepare myself at night, then I know in the morning, I know what I have to do. So I have a desk area where I have three computers, one for my 9 to 5 and two that I use for my business. So I like to use my Big Mac, when I'm working on multiple things. And then like I take my laptop around the house whenever I want to go in the kitchen or go downstairs in the dining room. And in the dining room, my son and I, we do our homework, homeschooling, and I do work down here as well. So I have my laptop and my job laptop, right? So it's a lot of things that I have to do. So what I do is I prepare my station. Preparing your station for the next day, where I have to clean it off, dust it off, put my little post-its to remember certain things. I like post-its. I like putting them on the side of my computer just to remind me of those things. I know some people may use the electronics for reminders, but I like using post-it where I could put it on the side for the day. And I just write down my to-do list. I do old school. I'm a senior executive assistant, so I know what it is to make sure that you have things in place. So that's what I do is I set my day up right for success for the next day. Then number two, I wake up with a renewed mind and I thank God and act and say what I'm grateful for. I never start my day without making it intentional. So I already started it out last night. So I am intentionally making my day an amazing day. There's nothing that is going to break that. Okay. Because when you intentionally set your day mindset, you will constantly know, you will know consciously that, nothing you're going to do that's going to break my joy or anything like that. So whenever negative stuff come in my mind, I quickly remove it out of my mind. So start your day intentionally. I like to start my day and get up 2 hours more earlier so I can say my prayer, read my Bible, and have my me time, because we in here 24/7, right? I like to have my me time with me, with God, with the word, and filling myself up because I know that I'm setting myself up for a great productive day. Okay. So then the next thing you want to do is that you want to um get rid of distractions. Okay. So if you are working and you know that you have a project that you have to do or some task that you have to do, I like to turn off the phone because I notice that every time, if I'm homeschooling or if I'm doing some work and I'm working on something, or if I know I have to prepare something for a client ahead of time, that if my phone is on, I'm going to hear the notifications ding and it's going to cause me to want to look at those notifications. So get rid of the distractions when you're working on something because you become more productive when you get rid of the distractions. Turn off the notifications on your computer, turn off the notifications on your phone, and get work done. So when is another thing that I like to do? When is like your high moment where you are best at doing all your work? That's very important as well. Because if you're not a morning person, then maybe the morning time is not the best time to do your work. Maybe it's the afternoon or maybe it's the evening time. So pick a time that you are at your best. Like you know that if I get down here and do this project that it's going to be done in 1, 2, 3. Okay. So that's what I like to do. I like to work where I'm fresh. And that's when I have my coffee. I said my prayer. I had my me time to myself before I wake up my son so he could get ready for homeschool. And I know a lot of moms out there can relate to me when it comes to homeschooling. Okay. So I love the teachers. I have so much respect for them right now. Okay. So another thing that helps me throughout the day is taking breaks. Sometimes I know that before this quarantine, I learned a lot of things and I learned a lot of things about myself. Sometimes we just want to go in and we just want to finish things, right? But that kind of like makes us tired and bogged down. And then we're not setting ourselves up for success when we do that. So take breaks. Take a coffee break. Go outside, get some air, take a walk around the block and get away. Let me tell you something. When you take those breaks and you come back renew and refresh. Take breaks. Another tip is batching. So if you know, hey Philippa, how you doing? How you doing? Yes, between 3 p.m. and 5 p.m. you rocking and working. Yes. Morning not so much. I understand, girl. I understand. But I don't have a choice. Okay. So another thing that I like doing is batching, right? If there's certain things that I know that I have to do, I have to batch them, right? Whereas I know that if this is taking me a long time to do, like say for example, for my social media people out there, if you know that you are working for a client or working for yourself, you know about batching, right? Where you are doing your social media posts and stuff for the week, so you can schedule it and let it go. So that's what I like to do with my email list, right? If I'm doing once a week or if I'm doing a campaign or whatever, I batch those things, okay? I batch those babies and I do it on a timeline. So I don't have to do that because I'm going to be honest with you guys. I don't like to write, okay? I don't like to write, but I got to batch them. And so I'm going to say the final thing because I only have 10 minutes, okay? So I just wanted to say that this is a Go Live in 5, and I'm doing a Go Live in 5 challenge with Janine Cummins. I'm a member already, but I want to do the Go Live in 5 right here on YouTube. So thanks to Janine, we are doing the Go Live in 5 again, and I am doing it on YouTube. The last time I did it on Facebook. Okay, so the last tip that I'm going to give you tonight is exercise and eat right. You have to exercise, you have to eat right in order for you to be fresh and alert. Okay, your brain, you got to feed your brain nutritions, and you have to release yourself when you do a little exercise. No one's saying for you to do all that exercise, like the extraneous exercise, but stretch, do some jumping jacks, go jogging around the block or something like that. So that is my last tip for tonight. I know I went over a little bit, but that is okay, because I wanted to make sure that you guys got the tips tonight. All right, so that is my top productivity tips, okay, for my biz moms out there. So I'm going to end this broadcast by saying, you are amazing. Yes, you are. And every day, wake up with gratefulness in your heart and thank God that you are alive to see your family and your friends for that day. And I want you to make your day an amazing day. Set your attentions from the beginning of the morning, and you will definitely see a difference throughout your day. All right, guys, thank you for joining me. Go live in 5. See you tomorrow, same time, same place. Bye, guys. Bye, Philippa. Thank you for joining.